In this video, we'll talk about how to find the equation of an ellipse given the vertices and the eccentricity. So recall that an ellipse uses the following equation: x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared is equal to 1, where this a squared and this b squared can be interchangeable depending on the shape of the ellipse. So if we have a vertical ellipse like this, then the a squared will be written under the y term. But if we have a horizontal ellipse like this, then the a squared will be written under the x term. So keep that in mind. So let's work through an example. Let's say we're told that some ellipse has the vertices located at 0, 10, and 0, negative 10. And let's say we're told that the eccentricity of this ellipse is 4/5. So it helps if we can sketch this situation. So our vertices are 0, 10. So let's say right here is 0, 10. And the other vertice is at 0, negative 10. 0, negative 10. So we know that this ellipse will have a shape that's something like this. It's a vertical ellipse. Now we want to figure out how can we write this equation of this ellipse. Well, it helps if we can first identify what is the center of the ellipse. Well, the center is directly in between the two vertices. So for this example, it would be located at 0, 0. So we'll write center is 0, 0. And that's equal to the coordinates h, k in our equation. So next we need to identify what is a squared and what is b squared. Well, we can use the eccentricity to figure this out. So the eccentricity is defined as the ratio of c divided by a. So a is the length between the center of the ellipse and the vertex. So this is a. So we can see that this distance to go from the center all the way to the vertex is equal to 10. So a is equal to 10. So what we can do is we can fill in a 10 for this a right here, and we can solve for c. So we can write 4 over 5 is equal to c over a. A we just found is 10. So to solve for c, we can cross multiply and set these values equal to each other. So we get 5c is equal to 10 times 4, that's 40. Now to solve for c, we can divide both sides by 5, and we get c is equal to 40 divided by 5, which is 8. So we know what a is and we know what c is, so now we can use this relationship. C squared is equal to a squared minus b squared, and we can figure out what is b squared. So c is 8, so 8 squared is 64, is equal to a, we said, was 10, so 10 squared is 100, minus b squared. To solve for b squared, we can add a b squared to the left side and subtract 64 from the right hand side. So we get b squared is equal to 100 minus 64, that's 36. So now we have everything that we need to write the final equation of this ellipse. So we get x minus h squared, so h we said was 0, over, now when we have a vertical ellipse like this, the a squared will be written under the y term. So in this case, we're actually going to write the b squared underneath the x term. So b squared we said was 36. And then we have plus y minus k. K we said was 0 squared over, and remember we're going to write the a squared under this y term. So a is 10, so 10 squared is 100. So this simplifies to x minus 0, that's just x, so we have x squared over 36 plus y minus 0, that's just y, so y squared over 100 is equal to 1. And that is our final answer.